Even my mother to this day, you would never see her like this. She's like, parece una loca.
Un pajón.
Uh-huh.
My name is Val, and I'm a proud Afro-Latina. Straightening my curly hair was part of what I thought it meant to be a Dominican. But when I moved to Los Angeles, everything changed. I grew up in New York City, which has the largest Dominican community in the US, with Dominican hair salons on just about every corner. I was raised with the idea that my naturally curly hair was unrefined or messy, and wearing it that way was not presentable. It definitely impacted the way I felt about my curly hair for years. But I never stopped to question it until I moved to LA 3 years ago and I was unable to find a Dominican stylist that specializes in my hair type. I had no choice but to embrace my natural curls. But while I learned to love them, a part of me still missed the experience of a Dominican blowout. Hi, Ma.
Hi, sweetheart.
What are you doing? How's DR?
That's good. I'm just at the beach. You see?
Oh, wow.
I just got my hair done by a Dominican, and she charged me 250 pesos. It's $5. She charged me
Oh my
$5.
God. I'm actually gonna go get my hair straightened. We were able to find a Dominican hairstylist, finally.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Finally. I'm glad you finally found a place that's able to do your curly hair, because unfortunately, being that your hair is very thin, not a lot of people can specialize in that area to do it, properly.
Every weekend we would go spend like up to 7 hours at the hair salon to get our hair straightened. Why would you straighten our hair so much as little girls?
Well, people would be judgmental if you had that kind of hair. Being a Dominican, we bring such a different diversity to the world, but I felt that to fit in with the kinds of people that we were around, you had to fit a certain criteria. And I think that was the way that you guys were more accepted. But you know what? If you do your hair curly, or if you want to have straight hair, don't care what people say, as long as you feel comfortable.
Talking with my mom left me feeling even more nostalgic for the blowout experience. I went to Salon Republic in West Hollywood to meet up with Rosa, a Dominican hairstylist, to give me a blowout. Like me, Rosa has come to embrace both curly and straight styles since moving to LA, and I'm so excited to see what she does with my hair.
Wow, look at your hair. I love it. Let's wash it first and then we'll start.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool?
I immediately felt right at home, and I realized quickly how much we had in common.
So you're Dominican too?
Yeah, I am. I'm from Santiago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where are you from?
Well, I was born in New York, but
Me too.
I used to live in Santo Domingo.
Okay.
I didn't leave my hair curly until I was 18.
Me too.
And I grew up going to the salon every week, religiously.
I think that's the main thing in like Dominican beauty. We do whatever it takes to look good and feel good,
It's the culture. You have to look presentable. Dominicans, they don't go to the supermarket without having their hair done, and their clothes need to be good.
Back in New York, when I'm home, I usually do like roller
sets? Okay, yeah. The roller sets honestly makes it smoother and shiny and glossier.
That's like a 2-hour process.
Yes.
The Dominican blowout. It's such an essential and like vital part of our culture.
Absolutely. To me and to you, it's a regular blow dry.
Exactly.
But for most people, the way we do it, our own technique, you blow drying your hair in a healthy way with the round brush and actually putting that tension how we do it. It closes the cuticle better.
As Rosa did my hair, I realized how much I'd missed this. It felt especially good because this time I was straightening my hair on my own terms, rather than from a need to fit in. And after going so long without seeing my hair straightened, I was really excited to see it.
You ready
Yes,
to see
it? Oh my gosh, no way.
Right?
My hair has never looked so bouncy. What? This is a Dominican blowout right here.
Yes.
Although I love my curls, getting a Dominican blowout reminded me so much of home and my childhood, which felt really comforting. Next, I'm headed to meet up with my friend Gina for lunch. Gina is a professional dancer. As Dominicans growing up in New York, we shared a lot of the same experiences. Today, we're discussing how moving to LA has shaped our hair journey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Jazz.
Wow.
Thank you. That looks so good.
I know.
Even though this is not Dominican food, that looks like a Dominican meal, like something my mom would make.
Absolutely. The plátanos,
The platanos is such a vital part of our culture.
Like, it's just plátano with everything.
Yeah,
basically.
literally anything. If there's no rice in it, it's not a meal.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a snack. It's so hard finding any Dominican spots out here.
Barely any Dominican people, too.
No, literally, I've met like 4 Dominicans out here, and that's it. What do you find is a struggle for you being a Dominican in LA?
It's definitely been a struggle finding a place for someone to manage your curly hair.
Exactly.
I don't really straighten my hair at all anymore. I just always just keep it natural. I feel the most beautiful with my hair curly, for sure.
So when you were younger, you used to straighten it more?
Definitely my mom would blow dry my hair all the time, go to the salon.
My mom did not want to see me with she called it a pajon.
My grandma does too.
So Dominicans that move to America kind of emulate more of the European culture.
I think I was always told my whole life, like, you're just Dominican, like, you're not black. And when I went to college, they're like, you know you're black, right? Like, that's part of who you are. And, like, I just didn't know that. But it just makes sense, like, when you research Dominican culture, Dominicans, like, where they come from, like, all, like, the heritage and just, like, the land itself. It makes sense to be considered an Afro-Latina.
Things that have been hidden or denied in the past as a part of our culture is finally, people are being more accepting towards it. My mom she's been finally complimenting me on my natural hair, and it's amazing to watch her growth. And so it's been so good to like finally be like the real me and like just myself in my natural state, and have my mother finally like embrace it and appreciate it. After some good food and conversation with Gina, I decided that I want to embrace my true roots, literally. I headed over to Uidad Salon in Santa Monica to meet with Marissa, a curl professional. I was so excited to get all her tips for happy and healthy curls.
So I'm going to use a leave-in and then a styling gel. So I'm applying the leave-in mostly to the ends and mid-shaft area, and then I'm going to do a little bit of the gel all over. So I'm gonna have you feel it. Like, this is how it should feel, nice and slippery. That's how you know you have enough. I kind of finger comb to break through, break up the curls. Once I've done that a few times and it feels nice and smooth, shake it to activate it. This is where the diffuser really comes in handy.
My hair has never looked so good curly. Thank you so much, Marissa.
It's my pleasure.
Yay, I'm so excited. Today has been a day of self-discovery that I didn't know was possible here in LA. I felt reassured and secure in ways that I wasn't expecting. From finding out more about where I come from and connecting that to where I am now, I feel like I have a better sense of self, and I'm so ready to bring some Dominican flavor into this